Well, that was an interesting little development there at the job centre. Went down to this induction, or I wasn't really too sure exactly what I was going to for the World Cup, and basically filled in some forms and just passed the sort of unofficial sort of gut feeling test by the guy doing the presentation. And yes, I'm going to be working at the World Cup for 2 days. Sounds interesting. Don't have any idea exactly what that's going to involve. Marshalling, stewarding of some sort. So anyway, that just seemed very easy. Look forward to the next sort of training day just before the World Cup to work out exactly what it is I'm getting involved in. Yeah. Pleased with that. Right, I'm just on my way to tonight's creative music writing night that happens once a month in Brighton. I'm dead excited about it actually. Managed to get down to the choir today and turned up with my bass. Managed to join in doing that, playing a few numbers, and I'm just feeling pretty motivated and pretty stoked really at the minute to sort of be out there doing stuff. It's great, it's motivating.
And then after in the morning I left.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to just getting to the cafe and just meeting like-minded people and just exchanging some ideas really. So let's see how it goes. I had a really good positive day today, and I met up with a guy who helped me through my CV. Went to the doctor's first thing to get blood test done. I've asked for that from the doctors just to sort of double check that everything's running good. I mean, it's ridiculous really when you think about it. All the shit I've been through over the last year, you would have thought that at the end, sort of at the exit point, you would have had a proper sort of compulsory bio check or whatever. And so I just had a basic, I don't know, I had to fast for 12 hours, so I had a blood test today. I'll get the results on Friday, so I've got an appointment Friday to find out. But even at that point, I'm going to ask the doctor for a few more tests, just ones that I've found out from reading various books and stuff. So I know there's a lot more I can just check, sort of just do like an MOT on my body really. Anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. So yeah, like I said, I had a good pause today, and I went to the Dome today, Brighton Dome, because I saw this a little while ago. In the theatre, and it's coming to Brighton tomorrow night and Friday. And anyway, it sounded really good, and I watched. So it's called Till You Make It, I think. Yeah. And anyway, it sounded really good. Pretty heavy deal. And I watched some of the YouTube channel of these guys, and it looked really good. And yeah, it's a wickedly warming, brutally honest and heartbreaking show about the wonders and pitfalls of the human brain, being in love and what it takes to be a real man. It sounded really interesting. Anyway, it was about depression mainly, about a guy that goes out, spends most of his time at a desk trying to sell the world, and yeah, I don't know, it just sounded really fascinating, and the stuff I saw on YouTube looked really good. And anyway, not only did it sell out, I mean, Thursday, I thought I would have been able to get to the Thursday performance. I know, don't get me wrong, it's Wednesday, I know it's late, but I thought because of the topic, depression, it would put most people off. So I didn't think it would be that popular. But the lady in the ticket, I went to the actual office in person, and the lady in the ticket office said that it sold out almost instantly. And that kind of made me think, really. It made me think, God, this topic, depression, must be massively on people's minds, and yet it's not really hugely spoken about or discussed you know, in any great way, I don't feel. I mean, obviously, I've been dealt with it over the last year, and you know, on that topic and around other topics and stuff. But I don't think it gets addressed very much in the media or very much socially. You know, it's you know, like that's sort of the first question you ask somebody when you see them, isn't it? How are you? You automatically reply, oh, I'm okay, I'm fine. Are you? You know. Anyway, I was really keen to go and see it, and I was very surprised that it was sold out, and that it sold out so quick. So I just felt that was an interesting sort of sign on society, isn't it? Well, maybe these people are really famous and popular, and I didn't know. Who knows? But anyway, off to writing group now. Man, this morning was the first time I didn't want to go on my run. Yeah, I'm trying to work out why, but I just really didn't feel like it. I've felt like similar in the past, but I know I feel better after. I can motivate myself, but today but even when I woke up, my body just didn't feel. Not my body, my head. My body's alright. My head didn't feel right, and just felt a bit dozy really, and not. You know, my eyes were heavy and stuff, but forced myself to go out. I mean, the way I'm making that happen is I just walk actually to the end of the road, and that means I'm out, and that means I may as well keep going. It's quite a good tactic actually. And then when I did get going, I actually really got into the run. I've got to look up on the internet, just look up running on the road. I'm not used to running on tarmac, and I can feel it in my knees. I've done quite a bit of running now, on grass and in fields, not on. I've definitely done this distance plenty of times, and yeah, particularly my left knee. Man's feeling it. It really is. I don't know what it is. But yeah, my left knee's got it. So, but yeah, and then when I got to Hope Park, where all the sort of gym kind of gear is, really got into that today. It was beautiful. Let's have a little squint outside if you can see. Beautiful day straight away this morning. And before I left, I just popped my head out just to check how warm it is, and it was. I usually put at the minute it's September now, so I put a long sleeve top on, have a t-shirt and a long sleeve top. Didn't need that, and yeah, really got into it actually once I got going. But it was hard this morning. Still, I got through it, which was the main thing. Got through it and done it, and you know, felt energised and better as a result. Which I always know. Just there's that negative self-talk at the start of exercise always. That's why I think it's really good training for someone in recovery, certainly in early recovery. I found it really useful, because that's where you can talk to some of your inner demons and stuff, and you very quickly come face to face with them. They're very alive. That negative self-talk is very alive when you start to do exercise. I'm always the same. After 10 minutes, I'm into it, sort of in the zone and enjoying it. But yeah. Anyway, let's get some brekkie. Just remembered that yesterday I had a blood test, so a shitload of blood was taken out of my body. So that probably explains why I don't feel bang on first thing. Got it. Man, I'm going through my inbox and finally going through and marking all the unread stuff from years and years ago. I don't know how it got to this state, but it did. And just marking it as read and getting my inbox down to zero. I've been doing this, seems like about 20 minutes. Just clicking on bits. I'm now down to inbox 850, so I'm almost there. Started off at about 7,000, just under 7,000, I think. So just to get my main inbox down to nothing, man, this is quite an achievement, I think, for me, because it's been like this for years. This feels really good. Never thought I'd be doing this today. This feels brilliant. Can't wait to see more. Just keep clicking. And the moment of truth. Bam! Down to naught. Look at that inbox. My God, we went back to about, well, the earliest date I saw was 2011, but I'm sure that was the only earliest date I saw. I'm sure they went back far more than that. Man, that feels brilliant doing that. It's really good. Saturday, had a very productive Saturday. First thing this morning, went down post office, pick up a Amazon package, and then I ran down there at 7:30. I was desperate to get it. Just was awake early. Was awake at 6 this morning and just had energy, so I thought I'd run down and back. And then down to band/choir practice, which was really good. Got a gig on Monday, which I'm really looking forward to, in the East Sussex Hospital, in front of lots of doctors after a big presentation about how GPs basically, so there's a couple of lectures I think given by various local societies about what recovery is about and stuff, and how patients engage with it in the local community, and basically telling GPs where they can signpost patients and stuff. So it sounds like a really good little conference, and we're going to be doing a gig, I know 3 or 4 songs at the end, just to promote sort of that you can actually have fun in recovery and you can do good positive things, and it's not all about the, sitting in a room talking about depressing shit. It can be happy and fun, and actually just anybody wants to join in, and it's I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know 100% what it's all going to be about, but dead looking forward to it. Turn up, play some songs. So got some bass lines down today at practice, and going to have a decent practice tomorrow, and I'm hooking up with one of the guitarists from there just to practice again on Monday. I'm going to fit something in on Monday before the evening, so just so I get a bit tighter on it, because I can bumble through it, but I'd like to be tight on it if possible. It's an actual gig, It's very free and sort of open at the on Saturday mornings, but if you're in front of people, at least the music part I want to get right. So and then this afternoon, last night signed up to a website. I think it's Meetup, and anyway, spent about 3 hours joining lots of little tags and finding out about various meetings, and there was a Japan tennis club today meeting at 2:30, so 2 o'clock I think it was, I forget. So walked down to St Anne's for that, and that was great. There's only three other guys there. Japanese guy, Spanish guy, another English guy. Hung out and played tennis with them for a couple of hours, and then came back. And really good Saturday. And on top of that, it's the street party on my street, so that's pretty kicking off, And just feels really lively today here, really lively. So anyway, back home, get some food down me. Usually my street's nice and quiet, but today it looks like this, busy. Street party. I'm going to go and hang out with the neighbours a bit.